Hi guys, welcome to my little gardening tour. So I am putting up a shelf currently because my plants are in a very problematic area. So enjoy me struggling to put up my new shelf. Once it's all done, I put my plants on it from the windowsill, and then I'm gonna show you guys. So first we have a palm tree, some succulents, then we have a cypress that I'm rooting, a hippo plant, a croton that's super colorful, some baby seedlings, my spider plant, a baby wandering Jew, a big tall wandering Jew, and another spider plant, a hanging one I don't know the name of, and aloe. Then we have a peace lily, a peperomia, and a money tree. There's Curly Fry. Next, I'm going to take all the dead leaves off of my little ivy. They are also paired with my octopus tree, and then there's a jade in the bottom that I'm going to repot and give a new home. After this, I watered all my plants, took off any other dead leaves that I saw, and then placed them in the sun, and they were good to go.
Many people ask me how I get my garden to be so beautiful. Normally I respond with a blank stare, as talking to non-plants is rather terrifying. But today I will share with you how I make my garden flourish.
It begins at 3 a.m. every day, when the plants gather for a meeting of the cytoplasts. As always, they start off by acknowledging their roots. At 6:30, they break to photosynthesize, saying goodbye, as they never know when a stir-fry will be made. Before harvesting the crops, I make sure to mist them with dihydrogen monoxide and play the Just Do It motivational speech for approximately 3 hours, or until the snow peas start to cry. At 10 a.m., they are left to plan for world domination. However, they struggle to take notes on their plans, as they do in fact lack hands, leaving many ideas lost in the wind. The bird drones collect these ideas and report back to me, where I will then neutralize the brains of the operation and consume it as an afternoon snack. Come late noon, the plants are at their strongest. To avoid a potential rebellion, I make them listen to sad music, making them particularly uninspired to attempt an uprising.
You may wonder, well, what would happen in the event of an uprising? And to that I say, do not worry.
We have an emergency plan. Come the evening, the plants are tired from a hard day's work, feeling exhausted and in need of rest. I go around to each plant and serenade it with a gentle song I've written.
Ensuring them of my love, although I still do plan on eating them, but we don't tell them that. And that is how I make my garden flourish.
Hey everybody, it's Jill here, and today we are going to be doing some gardening. So I know we've seen so many awesome plants so far, but today I'm going to show you one of my absolute favorite trees. This tree is incredibly beautiful and an amazing piece of nature, and I'm sure you've seen one before. They often grow near front doors, but today I've planted mine in my backyard for your viewing pleasure. So let's talk about coat trees for a second. What's so exciting about coat trees is that every coat that the tree buds is different. Isn't that majestic? In some seasons, the coat tree can even bud hats and scarves. The coat tree can also have many different kinds of bark. As you can see, mine has a very dark brown bark, but I've also seen lots of light brown as well. What colors of bark have you guys seen? When the seasons change, you must prune the coat tree by removing all of the coats that help keep it warm. That should leave you with just spring and raincoats. The coat tree is so beautiful that it is my favorite place to take my model pictures. You should take some too. Let me know how they turn out. Here's some of mine. Are there any coat trees growing near you? Let me know what they look like and how you take care of them. See you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed gardening with me.
Hey guys, if you don't recognize my voice yet, it's me, Clarissa. You may recognize me from the club show, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some gardening advice. Now, right now I'm just collecting some of the ingredients that I'm going to need for these tips. So I've got a brush here with me, and I'm just going to be trying to get some dog hair. She's fast! So once you've caught your dog and got some dog hair, you just kind of set it around here. You might want a lot more dog hair than I got, because what dog hair does is it helps keep the rabbits away. So that helps with things like lettuce and carrots, radishes, things like that rabbits tend to eat. Dog hair is super helpful. These are some cabbages I planted, and these are tomatoes I've been growing. You may notice, if you look, that they're really leaning toward my window. That's because plants like sunlight, and so they lean toward it. Now, if you want, you can just spin them around to keep them from going really bendy and they won't grow straight. Or this, you can keep the sun guessing. Now the plants will never have a direction to go if you just hold them and spin. But you'd have to keep doing this for a while. But see how there's nowhere that the sun, no one direction that the sun is coming from? So for this last tip, I've turned myself into a scarecrow. As a scarecrow, your sole job is to keep the birds away. So right now, there's actually no birds in either of our gardens. So let's just pretend that there's one over there, and you're the scarecrow. So you just have to run at it, and eventually the birds will respect you, and just your presence will keep them away. Thanks for tuning in to Gardening Tips with Clarissa. Let's send it over to somebody else.